Namaskar. Week 1, we start with a dream. In your sales planner, when you open to your first week, you will notice week 1 is about dream, believe, do, succeed. We jump into the planner from here. We start our learning journey with a dream.
We start our journey with a dream. But much of what we dream is often just a wish or a hope. A dream, on the other hand, is something much more specific, with distinct steps and clarity about the outcomes. Why is this important in sales? Because sales is as much about visioning the future as it is about identifying needs or solving problems. It is as much about being able to distinctly see and show what is invisible to your prospect. Something they can't see yet. The strength of our dream depends on how well we articulate it. Your ability to connect with a future that your prospect so deeply desires is your key to getting accepted by your prospect. And your ability to articulate a distinct path to that future is your key to success with that prospect. The strength of your articulation acts like a VR lens. The more powerful it is, more stunning will be your prospect's experience of that future today. Your journey starts with how your prospect imagines the future you are leading them to. And this imagination will be very different from person to person, even within the same organization. How the CEO sees and experiences the future through your sales narrative will be quite different from how the plant manager or the delivery executive will sense and feel it. Therefore, the first step is to articulate a crisp and clear vision that resonates with every stakeholder in the organization.
Week 2, from dreams to reality. We now start working on our dreams and see how best and how quickly we can transform our dreams into reality. What are our strengths? What are our challenges? What lies on our way? We start exploring from here.
A key factor that enables you to transform your dream into reality is your ability to use your strengths that can fast forward your dream towards reality. And recognize your challenges that can stop you from progressing. To do this better, we use a very simple tool, the Ability Access Matrix. This matrix helps us identify actions which we can do ourselves. These are our strengths. And those that we can't do ourselves or have to depend on others. These are our challenges. Our abilities are complemented by resources we have. So, we add another dimension, which is resources available to us. Resources that are under our control and easily available to us are our internal resources. Resources that we do not control and are not easily available to us are external resources. By analyzing our intended actions on this matrix, we get a crisper picture of the reality that our dreams can lead us to, and also know how quickly we can get there. We then apply this model to selling situations to identify the direction in which the sales conversation is heading. This tool therefore helps us identify whether your sales conversation is building on your strengths and resources that you control, or are they centered too much around factors that are not your strengths and resources that are beyond your control.
Week 3, look again. We now move on to the next step, where we focus our attention inwards. We start looking at our own strengths, our own challenges, and what we must do to overcome them and be better sales professionals.
Imagine a bright, sunny, winter afternoon by the seaside, and you want to take your loved one for a drive. A very private affair. No one else, just you and her. And your brand new car is waiting. But surprise, you can't drive. That is, you don't know how to drive. How would that situation look like? Where would you start looking? Week 3, focuses on areas where we have direct access to and control over resources, but do not have the ability or lack necessary skills to use that resource productively or effectively. The compelling future that you want to show and lead your prospect towards depends on the strength of your sales narrative. And this in turn is a reflection of your conviction and belief in yourself, in your product, and in your organization. This projects your confidence and makes your sales narrative powerful and compelling. If there is something that prevents us from projecting that level of self-confidence, then often it is our self-talk. What we tell ourselves, especially before the start of every sales meeting, matters. In this week, we address this challenge by leveraging the power of 3 R's. Redirect, reflect, reframe. The ability to reframe is a particularly important and useful skill in driving sales conversations. And the first step towards building this skill is by looking inside or introspecting.